Good morning. It is Monday, March 17th, 2025, St. Patrick's Day. Back here for another daily shakeup. And just want to highlight something for you. And I'm not letting you off the hook, but I'm giving you a little bit of a chance to let a little bit of the hook out of you. When it comes to leadership, you see a lot of words behind me, way more than you can process while watching this video, and way more than you can probably process over a significant period of time in your life. These are all sorts of different traits and skill sets and mindsets of leadership. Now, there's a lot to leadership, isn't there? And it can feel overwhelming. No wonder, not only is it overwhelming in the moment, but the expectations of what it takes to be an impactful, influential leader, the list goes on and on. But here's the real problem. I want you to think about your career trajectory. I don't care if you're early in your career or later, but especially those who are later in your career or getting up to that point where you're stepping into leadership. Here's the question. Who taught you these things? Who taught these to you? Did you have an actively engaged mentor who was not just talking to you every once in a while, but actually helping you to learn and grow and teach you some of these skills, how to embody some of these skills? Have you had extensive leadership training, either that you secured on your own or within your organizations? Or, like most organizations, was it this occasional program, webinar, whatever it is? And over the last 5 years, it probably was one looked like this. We're going to do a webinar on leadership or management skills. And by the way, you don't have to have your Zoom camera on. So feel free to do other work so you can check the box. I'm not talking about check the box training. I'm talking about training that is built to help people grow in their leadership skills and abilities and mindset. If you're like most people, no one taught this to you, or certainly not enough, and you didn't get the training you needed. So I'm calling out organizations. You expect your leaders to have these things, but where are they supposed to get them? On the job training, they figure it out on their own. Look around, folks. We realize if that's your plan, it's not much of a plan. We've got to be more intentional and thoughtful and committed to growing our people so that they can be leaders and then in turn grow the people of the future. This is about building our future of our organizations and our teams. If that's not important enough to invest in, then tell me what is. The fact is, this is one of the reasons we have such a massive leadership gap in our organizations, in our teams, frankly, in our lives, our communities, you name it. The gap is wide, and it's going to take a lot of effort and intention and consistency and mentorship and development to help turn this ship in a better direction. And that's the leadership.